All right, so we are back at it. It is September 26th. It's right at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's 72 degrees. I was going to go out this morning, but didn't really have the right wind this morning, so I elected not to come out here. So I came out yesterday afternoon to fill that feeder, and I hauled back 200 pounds of corn should have checked the feeder first, because I realized that the battery was dead on the feeder, and it's still 3/4 full. But went ahead and dumped that corn on the ground. And then I did a card pull, and pretty exciting. One, Frisky's still here, which is, it's exciting. He's not on the hit list. Got him pegged at, 3.5 years old. It's going to be really hard to pass up, though. He's got a beautiful rack, really tall G2s and G3s, but not on the list. And then he is now currently running with this beautiful 10-point. Pretty sure he's 4.5 to 5.5 years old. He's got real tight crab claws up front. So I was going to name him Krabby or Mr. Krabs, but that's what everybody names their deer that have crab claws. So I'll have to come up with something better than that. But they are regular, like almost every day, and they're in daylight. So they show up at that feeder somewhere between 3 o'clock in the afternoon until dark. And so pretty patterned. There's another one. There's a tight rack 8 that's in there with them. And then actually there's 4, because there's another one that's got a nice one side, and then the other side's just this jacked up one horn. But anyway, long story short, that 10-point is now at the top of my list for this property, and it's the only deer that I have that is patterned right now in daylight for the set that I have. So I am parked at the neighboring property's barn. Got permission for them. I got permission to hunt both properties, but I'm parked here. I primarily hunt on the other property. So this way I can walk in, I go right down that fence row, hop the fence row, and 10 steps I'm in my stand. I don't have to walk through my set, don't have to come up through those woods, don't have to worry about bumping anything out, because I guarantee you, for them deer to be at that feeder that early, almost every day, they are bedded really, really close. So I'm doing my opening interview here to talk to you guys, because once I leave this truck, I'm going dark, slip in quiet, get up in this stand, get everything set up, and hopefully they'll do tonight what they've been doing. I got a perfect wind. The wind should be hitting me and then going right back over to the other property the way that I'm coming in. So unless I bump them out walking in here, I think we have a really good shot at getting on one of these, or getting on that Big 10 tonight. So hope you hang in there, and hopefully next time I talk to you that I'm bringing you some really good deer footage. Also all phased out. And guys, I'm going to do a whole nother video on the face and elimination system. But even already this year, it's just proven that, those deer have no idea that you're there when you use all levels of the face and elimination system. So all phased out. Going to slip back here as quiet and as stealthy as I can. And again, hopefully we'll have some success and bring you guys some great footage. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, I'm going to make this really quick, but it's Monday, September 28th. It's 57 degrees, and it just stopped raining. So it's been raining since about 7:30 this morning. Several torrential downpours, so I know these deer have been bedded up. We're right on the back side of that front, and that rain is just letting up. So about 4:30ish. So I'm back here all set up, and as you can tell, nothing happened Saturday night. Pretty frustrated. I didn't even make a closing interview. I just got out of there. But I'm sitting there, and it's so thick all the way down. The only thing I can see is where I've cut those lanes down to that feeder. And to my right, it's virtually impossible to see through the canopy and the foliage until those deer are right up on you. And then to my left is a little bit better, but of course the deer came from the right, and I didn't see that doe until she was within 5 yards and coming right at me. So I tried to reach up and turn the recorder on, or the video camera. And as soon as I did, man, she busted me, came to a halt, turned around, and was out of there. And all I seen was flags all through the woods popping around. So she basically cleared the entire woods, and that was within 40 minutes of dark. So no luck. But I've got Swoop patterned really good out here. He's showing up from about 5:30 in the morning all the way up until 10 in the morning. I don't think he did that this morning. I'm not thinking that he'll come out because of the rain. So I'm taking my chances to get back here on the wrong wind. That wind is hitting me in the back of the head, shooting right over to where I have this corn at. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna put a lot of faith in my phase and my tinks, and we're gonna see what happens. But I'm getting ready to leave town for a week on a trip, and I've got to hunt and put in the time when I can. So this is my best shot at one of my target bucks. So it's time to get phased out. Field foam. Fool their nose. Hunt the deer, not the wind. That wind's hit me right in the back of the head, going directly from or to the direction that those deer come out of bed. When they come up here tonight, it'll be a true testament. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, it is now Wednesday, September 30th, and it is real windy, so hopefully this video is coming out all right on the audio. But the other night, seen 5 or 6 doe, and seen that dink and a little spike, but that was it, and no big shooters. So I kind of took a gamble on that. I mean, he's been coming in here almost every morning between 5 and 9:30, and so I thought with that rain that we had, he would probably stayed bedded down and might come in early to eat, but no such luck. So I'm getting ready to sign out for about a week or so, headed out on a trip, and just bringing back several 100 pounds of corn. Gonna really juice this spot up. Hopefully it's enough to kind of get me through that time that I'm gone, and we keep these deer a little bit patterned. So when I show back up here in early October, we can get back on to figuring these deer out and hopefully catch them slipping before the lull. So I'm going to do a card pull. All this corn is gone again. Like I said, you know, 200, 300, 400 pounds is lasting 2 or 3, 4 days. So got several 100 pounds of corn with me. Gonna leave that, and then we're gonna go on this trip, and then we'll come back and get back after it. I know Keenan is out of the field, and he's getting back out of the field for the military, getting back into the field for hunting. Sean's been at it, Drew's been at it. The Berthold brothers have put in a lot of time already, so they're getting me their footage over. So we're gonna be putting out some episodes here of the guys ramping up their season, and I will be checking back in with you as soon as I get back from this trip. So continue to stay tuned. If you haven't already, get down there and smash that subscribe button. And as always, wake up and hunt.